least till tomorrow, correct?
Right.
If you go off that date or that date, they have tomorrow or Sunday.
Yeah.
So, and they said they're working on getting the truck here to get moved out, was what they're planning on. They assumed it was tomorrow.
Okay.
So,
are they being a jerk or anything?
Oh, the Omni is.
Well, yeah.
So, I mean, technically they have at least another day.
Right.
Correct?
Yeah.
So, but the landlord's saying that he's not willing to do that.
Tough shit.
Okay.
There's nothing you can do about
Okay.
it.
I just wanted to make sure.
Jeremy, if that's getting smaller, it just gets fat.
Still outrun you.
I remember you were outrunning me the first time.
The only time you got me was at a trial.
You didn't have to let that go.
At a trial. That's the only time you got me.
Only one of your officers has ever got me, and that was Boston.
I don't think you ever ran from me. You were
No, I
scared.
never ran from you. I ran from Boston.
I'd run scared.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. See how far I can get.
Because they tried to arrest me at the bus stop, like, the middle of winter. Like, I'm like, fuck this shit. I did outrun him. That's good.
He's slow.
That sounds so awesome.
He probably screamed on the radio too, like a girl.
He was pissed, too, so I went home and was sitting on
He's
the
a sore
porch.
loser.
He looked for you the rest of that day, I
He did.
guarantee it. Because they've already lost the case in court. This is my right to remove them, and literally the day I receive this, I can remove them. So I could have come over Sunday and then put them to the street.
We're not going to remove them.
No, it's according to my understanding, you're here to have them leave.
No, we never do that.
If they interfere with me removing their property, that's a violation of the interfering with court process or whatever. I forget. I don't know what the term for it is.
Contempt.
Pardon? I'm not. It's in here
contempt.
somewhere.
It'd be contempt, but we don't enforce contempt.
Okay, but I have the legal right to go in there, change the locks, and remove them.
Not by that paperwork, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Where does it say that you have the right to go right now and
To
take their
avoid
stuff?
this being placed, you're being placed to the curb, you must vacate immediately.
Okay.
You
But
will
have
not
to
be
give
permitted to remove your belongings
Are you
once.
gonna yell at me?
And it's within
I'm sorry,
the 10
I'm not trying to
days of
yell
the
at you.
writ.
I'm frustrated because I know what I'm talking about, and the moment that this expires, I have to start over.
Right.
And then I get all kinds of trouble. My rights started Sunday. My rights end here. And I could have come Sunday.
The thing is, with the eviction process, you have to give them a 3-day notice.
Done.
Then
I've
you
got
have
a
to
court
give them.
judgment. This is based on the court judgment.
Then you have to give them that one, and then there's a 30-day eviction notice.
No.
I'm telling you that I've been doing this for 20 years.
No, the 30. They've already
20
lost
years.
in court.
Okay.
Then I'm asking you to call your prosecuting attorney and find
No,
out for sure. Because
I'm not going to. Because this is a civil thing.
Yeah, but you're here to ensure that they don't attack.
The bailiffs.
No, in Miami County, we do it.
I've been doing this for 20 years, sir. I have never evicted somebody in 20 years.
Just 2 years ago, I had the same
I
thing
have
over
never
here.
evicted somebody in 20 years. The bailiffs and the sheriff's office are the ones that take care of that, not the city of Piqua.
No, I do. I'm just asking you to protect me while I change the locks because they're supposed to leave.
They have 10 days from that notice.
They had the whole court. We've been at this for over a month. They were given a 30-day.
Right there on the front, within 10 days.
That's my rights. This is within means my rights expire in 10 days.
They have rights
it doesn't.
too.
Yes, they have done those rights. I gave them a 30-day notice. I gave them a 3-day notice. I went to court. I won in court.
And they're going to get their stuff out.
Yeah, and then as soon as they delay me, as they have delayed for the last 6 months, playing games with me, making promises, breaking them, that kind of thing, as soon as they make this expire, I lose literally thousands of dollars.
I didn't tell you to rent to them.
I understand that.
So go get a 30-day eviction notice because that's the next process.
No, that's not the next process.
I'm sorry. What he's saying is he's already done the 30-day
I have done all
notice.
that. This
Then
is
where's
the final.
30-day? Why didn't you get them out after that 30-day?
Because I couldn't legally, because I had to go to court. Because I had to get this from the judge that allows me to set them to the street.
You have to give them 10 days.
No, I do not.
If you go in, you're going to get in trouble for trespass.
So you're going to arrest me for doing what's my right?
correct? Because you're violating that court
No,
order.
I'm not. This gives me the right officially.
If you want to get my legal advice, I'm giving you my legal advice.
And I've already been through the legal process.
Okay, and
I've been through this multiple times. This is the second time I've had to come this far.
I've been doing this for 20 years. And I'm telling you what we do here in the city of Piqua.
Well, so then, my understanding is what I wanted you guys for was to protect me while I change the locks, because this here very clearly says...
So when you come back in the next day or two to change the locks and you need us here because they're causing an issue, you call us.
That's not the way this is supposed to work.
10 days.
So I need to
You're
take
not going to
several-
strong arm me on that.
I'm not trying to strong arm you.
I am
I'm trying to get you to
explain.
work with me.
And I am. I'm telling you. I'm giving you
I
legal.
need to take legal action against the city for not protecting my rights.
Really?
That's what it sounds like you're telling me.
No, I'm telling you what we do at the city of Piqua.
Okay.
And go after the city. I don't care. I'm giving you free legal advice right now.
So you're an attorney.
I am giving you free legal
So
advice.
you are an attorney.
Because
Is that
I've been
what you're
doing this for
telling me?
20 years.
So you are
You've
an
only
attorney.
done this twice.
No, I'm not saying I'm an attorney, but if you're giving me legal advice, then you're telling me that you're an attorney.
I'm giving you legal advice because we don't deal with civil laws.
Okay.
You're in the civil.
This is a court order. This is
in the
this is a court
civil
order
court.
to be removed
Is it in
from
the civil
property.
courts? I deal with criminal law. I don't deal with civil. That's why the bailiffs are the ones that come and handle this.
That is not
So
the way.
should he
That's
call
true.
the-
And
so should
Call
he
the sheriff's-
the county.
Call the bailiff's office Monday through Friday.
that is not the way this. That's the way I did it the last time. That's.
Go anywhere. So
I'm just telling you.
So I need your name and badge number because.
Lieutenant Jeremy Weber, Piqua Police Department,
Because I will
badge
be filing
214.
a complaint because you are failing to recommend or to protect
I'm-
my legal rights.
Okay. From future reference, go to the police department and get background checks on everybody.
I do that.
So this will stop this.
I do that.
And then
And that.
How
doesn't-
many
that
times
doesn't
have you
stop
been
it.
here?
It limits it.
this is your second court order. You should have done it the first
No,
time.
this is the first court order. This is the very first court order. I don't understand.
You
what you're
have to
saying.
get a 30-day eviction.
No, the 30-day is for things other than non-payment. 3 days for non-payment. Then you file with the court. When you file with the court, you get a hearing date. You go to the hearing date. That's what happened. They lost. They got this order, or I got this order to have them removed.
And then if they don't abide by that, I'm trying to be quiet about it. You're supposed to go get a 30-day eviction notice.
Then why would this say?
Because the courts are trying to help you.
No, they're trying to be fair.
They're trying to
but-
get them out for you.
Right. And
But
state
I'm-
law provides where is it here? The judgment of restitution for the premises was rendered against you. This is to them. Then order is filed with the court to request to have you removed from the premises. If the property is not removed from the premises, it will be removed pursuant to the court order state law. State law provides that items not removed from the premises in accordance with the court policy will be placed at the curb. That's what I'm here to do, to place at the curb, to change the keys, set all their stuff to the curb, let them take it. That's what I did the last time.
Okay.
And that is completely what I was very clearly told by the judge in court. I've been through this.
Okay. But we don't deal with evictions.
Okay. So then,
Call the
no,
bailiffs.
but then I can go in and change the locks.
And then you get arrested for trespass.
And then false arrest because this gave me that permission.
Look at the paper. It says you have to give them 10 days.
No, it does not say that. It says I have to act within 10 days.
Within 10 days.
That is the time for me to act. That is my deadline. That does not mean I come on the 10th day. That's not what that means.
Move out must be completed within 10
Must be
days.
completed within. That's
So they
English.
can move out within 10 days.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it has
but
not been
this is
10
my
days, it
right to
hasn't
show
been
up and set them to the
It
street.
hasn't been within 10 days of the writ of restitution. Which, if you want to go with the 4th, that's still tomorrow. Or the 5th, which would be Sunday.
Oh, really?
So by tomorrow or Sunday, then they would have to be out.
That is. Then I'm asking you to call your prosecutor.
We don't deal with this kind of thing.
because
We don't deal with
I'm
these
telling
kind of
you,
things.
you are violating my rights
No,
here.
you are not. I
We
am
can
telling
call
you.
the prosecutor on Monday, but it's Friday at 5:20. There's not going to be anybody at the courthouse.
I'm talking about the city prosecutor.
And I'm telling you right now, we're not going to. This is a civil issue.
And this is a court order.
And we do not.
All I'm asking
We
you
do not
to do
file charges for contempt.
I'm not asking you to
They
do
are
that.
filing charges. That's what they are. If they are in violation of the 10-day order, they're in contempt of Magistrate Zool's orders. You have to go
Magistrate
back.
Zool's order was for me to set them to the street.
Within 10 days, they have the right to get out of the property.
No, they have. And if you,
I'm going to tell you right now.
In court, when he's always told them, you have to get out quickly because as soon as they
I've
get
been
it, they
in
can get out
Magistrate Zool's courtroom a lot, and I know he's trying to help.
quickly. Yes, he's trying to be fair. That's the one thing I like about him is he is fair and even-handed.
But I'm telling you,
between both parties.
to help you from criminal and civil litigation, you need to give them their 10 days.
That is not what he says.
And then you take them back.
So
And then
what
the
you're saying is
magistrate says that they are
and
contempt.
then I'll get another one of these, and I'll come out here and you won't do it again.
I won't, because the bailiff's office is the one that comes.
Not in Miami County.
Okay,
That's
are we
true
done?
in other counties, but not in Miami County.
So why did you tell her the 14th?
I did not tell her that. Would you let me talk for 1 second? I said that my writ expired on the 14th. Looks like it. I said that the writ expires on the 14th. So I was trying to be decent with them and say, because I told them on that date that that they needed to be out quick. And then when they came back and said they had some issues, trying to be a decent guy, I said, okay, how about if you're out by Friday, and this was last Friday originally, if you're out by Friday, I will forego any legal action to sue you for non-payment. And they said, well, that's fine, but we need a little bit more time.
You're saying you said this to her verbally?
No, that was on the text.
It's not in the text.
Well, I don't know if I have all the texts or if I have. I know that I have them printed off at home.
Now, what you texted, the idea is you were notified first, then I get my copy.
Yeah,
The
and
date on the writ is August 4th, so August 14th should be the final day. That's what
for me to react. They've deleted the other ones. I'll see if the rest of it's on
this is your cover sheet from the last time I had this several years ago.
Do you guys have your stuff to get out?
I'm trying.
No, I'm just asking.
I'm not going all the way back.
So you guys have another place to go and all that?
Yeah, we were waiting on him because he had the truck. You know, we don't have any way to get all our stuff out, so we were waiting on him, and he just showed up when you guys showed up.
They said they've been working
Because
they
they've deleted their text. I keep every text I ever send.
Did you send
Okay.
That is part of a
The
conversation.
thing is you're arguing with them, and they got a ride here to get the stuff out of the house.
Then we'll wait and they can take it out and I'll rekey it here in a few minutes.
Well, his mom's at work. I have to go to work. We had to the 14th.
I'm just a
No,
little
you didn't.
surprised, man.
Well, that's
You
what
had
said
till
to her.
last
I don't know. I don't live here. I don't
my
pay you
offer
anything.
was that if they were out by today, I would not sue for back
So where'd
rent.
the 14th come from?
That was the date that was the expiration
You
of
gonna
my.
sue for back rent? They were only a month behind to start with.
No, they're over. I think they're up to almost $2,000
Show me
now
that.
with everything this.
Because I have the receipts from his mom where she's been paying you as well.
Because see, it started here. If you are out by Friday evening and have the keys to me and the property in decent condition, I will not move forward with the second cause of action where I sue for back rent. They said, could you extend
So
that
did
until
you
next
say how much
Friday?
it was in the rent?
Saying you need to get out before you're just saying you're not going to sue
No,
them.
exactly.
If they're out.
Exactly. That's
it's
my
not-
point. I had the right to set them out as soon as I got this.
Okay,
and
but
I
here's
was
the
trying
point.
to be
It's not
decent
even
with them.
Friday evening
10
yet.
days.
And really,
You've been here for an hour.
And I get here at this time, and it's clear that they have no intent of getting it out because
How is
nothing
that
has been
clear
done.
and half the stuff is out of the house? I personally moved it.
I have.
What are you talking about? I personally moved half their shit
We're
in
not
the
getting
last
anywhere
week.
with this argument.
We're not getting
I'm
anywhere. You're
just-
right.
You're saying they're not trying to move, and I'm telling you, over the last week, I have personally moved half the shit out of this house.
Well, then let's get the rest out so I can read it.
We have to
because I'm
work
busy
too.
tomorrow.
You want me to get evicted? Well, I don't get evicted. I don't mind, but you want me to lose money?
So I'm already out thousands of dollars.
We based
to
our
send them.
schedule on what you sent them. You took them to court. You also texted them, and you said the 14th.
So in other words,
that's
from
what
now
we based
on,
it on.
never be decent with anybody come the
Well, I
first
don't
day.
know what you wanna do
because
in
that,
life.
that's what I'm going to do from now on. I'm never going to try to work with people.
Okay, he's
And
my
if that's
son.
the case, they would have been evicted
How you-
back in April.
And we would have got him out by the time the
This
court
is
date.
what happens when you become a landlord.
I understand that. But my problem is not that. I realize what I'm dealing with them.
Okay, but
I'm saying that this
my
is
problem is not all how you want to deal with your other landlord, your other customers. I'm telling you, dealing with my son, you told him the 14th. That's what we based it around. We've been moving his stuff out. He ain't tore up nothing. He even cut the grass the other day.
Never try to be decent with anybody.
Listen, you can do what you want to do in life.
Because
I'm not
they've
sure. I'm
literally not
47.
been current since January.
Okay, I'm 47. I live the way I want to
He's
live.
trying to be civil with you. He's
I'm
saying
trying
that
to be civil.
We've been moving their stuff out.
I understand you're frustrated.
Okay.
Let's take a step
So-
back.
You said the 14th, so that's what me and his
You're
mother based
saying
it
that they're going to be out
They will
by
be out.
tomorrow evening,
on.
correct?
At the latest.
What time?
I have no clue. I can call his
Let's
mom.
say 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Come back at 6, 7 o'clock. If they're not out by that point,
They're not going to enforce this.
But here's
Because
the
they're not going to
thing.
make me wait till whatever date.
Monday.
Because that's
What
not
he's
what the
telling
law
you is the
Contact the
truth.
bailiff.
First of
Okay,
all,
well
the
then Monday.
city police officers don't enforce those. The sheriffs and the bailiffs do.
No,
I'm telling you, I know
I
the law.
understand they don't. Their job is just to protect me and allow
No,
me to
their
do
job is
what I
to
have
come
the
out
right
if
to
there's a
do.
disturbance in the midst of the eviction.
And I'm just here trying to do take my legal right.
It's not legally his job to enforce it.
I know. The only thing they're here for was to keep the peace. That's really all I wanted them for.
I mean, they could have been. I could have been a dick and said, "Fuck it, we'll wait till Monday," because technically they won't be open till Monday. So as long as he's out by Monday, you don't have a case.
And then if he's not out, this expires, and I have to.
It doesn't
start over.
expire before Monday. It's civil law, business days. It's stated in every case. I know. I used to be a criminal. I've dealt with the criminal side. I'm a paralegal. I deal with the civil side. And I'm telling you, that doesn't expire until Monday when they open again.
That's the point.
Expire.
I have right.
Then you're legally calling any what you're talking about. But until then, you're fine. You're not out anymore. You ain't gonna gain no more money by putting him out today than you would by putting him out Sunday.
I'm trying to.
I mean, honestly, you don't lose anything.
After I show all these pictures, nobody's going to want to leave.
You're going to get a job.
Whether he leaves today or he leaves Sunday, you lose no more money than whatever you feel like you've already lost. So honestly, you're stressing about nothing. I'm telling you, I'm giving you my word as his father, they won't be here on Monday. Nothing. None of their property, not my grandchild, nothing. You are free to change the locks, change the windows, paint the house, set this motherfucker on fire for all I care.
No, that would be.
They won't be here. I'm telling you.
I'm not going to knowingly commit a crime.
And I'm giving you my word as a man. They won't be here come Monday when the court's open. You can do what you want. Go crazy.
So that would
This
be
is my
no longer
suggestion.
trespassing if you
It
come
will
in on
no
Monday.
longer be trespass. You kick the door
This
in,
is
knock
my
the window out, do what you want to do.
this is my suggestion. So evening, come here. Check it. If they're here.
Here, this is
or
my
anything like
suggestion.
that,
I will give you
then
my
on
cell
Monday
phone
morning,
number.
as soon as they open,
Sunday
you
evening,
need to be at
you
the
can
place.
call my phone and I will tell you. If it ain't out by Sunday evening,
I thought he'd be the voice.
I will come over here personally and get it all out before I go to work at 11 o'clock. You can call my phone and I'll tell you you are free to do what you want. And if they ain't out by Monday, and let's just say I don't keep my word, kick the door in. That's your legal right. Do it. Go crazy.
I think I would have a problem if I kicked the door in.
Well, however, use the key, whatever it is.
He could make the argument.
I don't know what
that
landlords
that
do. Use a key, get a.
No.
They won't be.
Based on his assessment, which I disagree with, but based on his
But
assessment.
you're disagreeing with. Do you understand that civil?
They didn't do that.
They
I
don't.
totally get that.
That's
I was
not
a
his
permanent
job.
firefighter for 25 years. I've been involved in all kinds
Even
of
if he
stuff.
didn't like him and he wanted to put him out legally, he can't. He has no standing to make him leave here. His only standing is to stop a disturbance.
It's enough right here. Anybody take a look.
That's it. All he can do is stop a disturbance. Let's just say it was Monday and you got paperwork. He can't put him out.
Let me ask you a question. Based on your assessment, would your attitude be different if I had something from Zool that clarified what I'm saying? I'm for the future. Because
You have to deal with the bailiff's office.
That's what he's
they
telling you.
stopped doing that. in
No, they
Miami
didn't.
County.
No, they didn't.
If it's not, that's the sheriff's.
That's their job.
In
It's a
20
civil
years,
litigation.
I have never done this. 20 years.
And he's chased me 4 times in 20 years. He knows what he's talking about.
I've been doing this a long time. We've never done this. The sheriff's office.
They stopped doing that as my way of being able to hire my own people to.
The courts deal with the sheriff's office. The bailiffs are a portion of Miami County offices.
Right.
Yeah.
So they take care of that.
So if I have something from him in the future that says that you're wrong about that, what would your attitude be? Let's say
gonna
we showed
tell
up
you
a year from now.
You're not going to have something.
You're gonna
Okay,
call.
let me have this conversation.
He'll send the bailiff out here for you.
I understand you've been respectful, and I actually appreciate that. So
It's-
I apologize for my
I'm going to tell you
frustration
in a
coming
year
out of you.
Just think every black person around
If
You know what?
Ignore
You
it.
really need to drop the racist thing. I have 2 black kids, okay?
I don't give a fuck. Black people color,
anyways,
bro. I don't want to hear none of
it's going to be through the sheriff's office.
I have 7.
I have never done an eviction. Nobody at the Pickle Police Department has ever done an eviction.
If let's pretend that I'm correct and you misunderstand. Let's pretend that.
Okay.
If I then have something in writing from the judge, signed by the judge, that says that that is in fact the way it works, what would your attitude be a year from now when this happens again?
If I get other notice that things have changed through the court system and we are now in charge of doing evictions, then I will do my
I
job.
wouldn't say that it's that. It's I'm here acting to remove, and the only job you just leave me alone, woman. The only lost my train of thought. The only idea here is keep the peace, and if somebody tries to get in the way of me doing what I'm supposed to be allowed to do, then
And you have the full legal, it says on this date and this time, you are allowed to change the locks and move them out. I would do that.
just withholding it. You're really just stopping it.
They lying.
I had all this shit ready to go.
That ain't his job. The bailiff would have to come do it. But okay.
You can read that. You reread it.
No, I'm trying to.
It's
I'm
not
trying
gonna
to.
change.
I'm trying to find the term that I'm looking for because I know exactly what the judge has told me, and I.
You have four police officers here telling you the same thing.
Who you called your damn mom? She
I
won't
didn't.
leave
She
my.
told me to fuck.
Well, she won't leave the phone alone.
It's called an order to
Got
vacate.
his handle on it.
That's the term you're looking for. It's called an order to vacate.
I'm talking. I can't talk now.
You had 4 officers here, and they told you the same thing.
I'm not trying to argue this minute. I'm trying to figure out for the future how, because,
You need to talk to the bailiff's office.
okay, but let's presume that I'm right. How do I prove that to you in the future?
It's
That's
not
my
go-
question.
Then it's not going to happen because we do
Okay,
not
let's
deal with it.
pretend. Just
I'm
give
not
me the
going to
answer I'm
pretend.
asking.
I could say,
No, I'm not asking you to change.
Hold on, Evan. Hold on 1 second. I know this because of previous dealings. The city police will not do anything
No,
with civil at all.
I'm not
Does
talking
matter.
about civil.
This is
That's not
civil.
what I'm saying.
This is a
I am
civil issue.
saying
This is civil.
you're telling me that my rights don't exist here.
No, he's telling you.
No, he's telling you you need to talk to the sheriff's office.
Anything
and
involving the
debate.
court
Okay,
system is a
okay.
civil issue.
But if you come
so
here,
you're saying that the bailiff has to do it. I'm telling you, what if I had something in writing from the judge that says that the bailiff in Miami County does not do that anymore?
And in parentheses underneath it, it'll tell you to contact the sheriff's office.
No, but I'm.
A sheriff deputy would come out here and serve paperwork or whatever.
Just like
and
we don't
enforce
serve
it.
protection orders, we don't serve evictions, we don't serve any of that.
because
That's
all that paperwork
deputies.
is kept.
So all I'm trying to figure out is what, if I find out that I'm right, what I need to do to prove to you in the future that
Did
I'm
we
right.
spend half of our life
Just
here?
call the sheriff's department in the future. Don't call the
The
city
sheriff
police.
won't come in. This is Pickwick. This
No,
is
they
not-
come here all the time.
Miami
They have
County.
jurisdiction here.
Okay, I did not think that
They
was
have
the
all
case.
jurisdiction,
Sheriff's county
the
office.
whole
They go
county.
anywhere in the
But
county.
So they
but
can
thought-
arrest somebody.
I thought there. Yes.
They can arrest somebody right
yes,
here,
but
just like I
I
can.
thought that if they were called here, then they would say, well, that's a Pickwick matter first.
If it's a standby, keep the piss.
For criminal matters, it would be us. If they called us because they're fist fighting, it'd be our issue. But because it's a civil issue, it'd be a deputy issue because they're court deputies. You understand?
That's what the difference is.
Yes. We handle criminal law.
So
The only thing that we ever deal with, from a court order paperwork wise, is child custody. That's the only thing that I ever deal with, and we deal with it
And most
today.
of the time, you guys don't
Well,
even
then-
deal with
in that
and I
case-
know that
Like a
too.
court order saying,
In
the
that
judge
case-
saying,
can we have a sheriff's deputy stop here so I can discuss something?
that you're not going to get anywhere with it. You can call the sheriff's department, they're going to tell you the same thing. You have to file it through the courts.
I'm just asking whether you can call one so I can discuss that because I want to know.
Call them and speak to them on the phone. They're all out at the fair. They're chasing a kid down in Huber Heights with a knife right now. They don't have the time to come here right now, the sheriff's department.
That I can understand. That I
So-
can respect. But
I'm going to tell you,
if
I'm
that's the case.
saving you time. They're going to tell you to contact the courts on Monday morning. And it sounds like these,
provided they don't break the word as they have done 1,000 times. Hopefully this man is honest
never
enough.
He's not. He's not.
At the moment, I have some faith in him, and I'm hoping for.
the only time he ever screwed me over was in a trial.
Go with that shit again.
That's my fucking point. You think you're fucking belittling me, and that's not the fucking case. You got a fucking real job, fucking ever in your life, guaranteed.
So your best bet is to wait,
Doesn't matter.
because Mr. Burge will help get this taken care of. And if he doesn't, you need to contact the courts Monday.
Okay.
All right?
I strongly disagree with you, but I do.
People disagree with me every day. My wife's going to disagree with me 5 times tonight.
Only 5?
Yes. Because I only get to, because I'm going to bed early.
What's your secret? He'll go to bed at some point. That's why it's only
Yep. So, hopefully this all works itself out.
And she's a probation officer. She'll tell you the same thing.
Liquid 208,
Yep.
216, commercial alarm.
What's your name, sir?
We can leave, guys. We can leave.